Hi, my name is Chris, and this is my final project. From our system logs, I use TCP dump to take them and put them into a file. The file is read by Flume and channeled as a Kafka producing topic. And Kafka takes that topic and allows MongoDB to consume it. I'm going to fire up the system. As you can see, it has MongoDB, Zookeeper popping up, we've got Flume and Kafka, and they are all fired up. Now, at this point, if we look at the messages being received by the consumer to this topic called log events, you see that there's nothing coming in. So here you have TCP dump, and it is going to be dumping into the file that Flume is listening to. So once I start this, here we start seeing that these messages start coming in, right? And so now we have a Kafka consumer that is listening to the system logs. So now we just need to connect it to MongoDB. Let's take a look at our Docker ports. And we can see here that Kafka is connected to 32.797. Just copy that. And I'm going to use Python to connect to MongoDB. But before I do that, let's make sure we don't have anything in here yet. And you can see there is only the default database at this point, right? You can just show it again. Now, here I'm using Python and I have imported Kafka consumer so that we can listen to the log events. And I have Mongo client here so that I can connect to MongoDB and send in the logs. The Kafka consumer is again listening to log events. And here we need to change this port because I just ran my Docker setup again. And down here, the messages are going to be deciphered into a dictionary where we have a timestamp, source IP, destination IP, flags, sequences, acknowledgements, windows, options, and length. And down here is where we insert these logs one by one into our MongoDB. So let's run it. And you can see now that these logs are being collected in a JSON style format. And if we go to our MongoDB, if we show our databases, now you see that this new database has been created called demo. So let's take a look at it. So collections, okay, there's a collection called Kafka Mongo. So we're going to use that. And let's see if what we get. Right. So here, each one of these is a message that has come in. You got an ID, a timestamp, source IP, destination IP, flags, acknowledgement sequences, windows, and options and length. The number of instances coming in is continuously rising.